Thank you for tuning in to my Positive Perspective Internet show today, where we feature individuals and groups who share the common goal of improving the local Charleston community. Today's episode is brought to you by Gatorade, a great way to quench your thirst. Joining me on today's episode is Caleb Pearson. So Caleb, how you doing?
Good, man. I appreciate you having me on.
Thanks for taking the time. What me and Caleb were discussing in the topic for this episode is a profession, very good way to make a living, and Charleston is a really great place to do this type of profession. Speaking, of course, about real estate. You yourself, you're a real estate agent. How long have you been doing that? How did you get involved in the business?
I'm going on my 4th year here in the business. Moved to Charleston about 5.5 years ago. Met a lady that's been in the business for a long time. She took me under her wing, taught me the ropes, and basically I've run with it from there.
Okay, great. When you were starting out with the real estate business, what were some of your concerns? What were some of the things you were excited to learn about Charleston?
I mean, there's limitless upside to real estate, obviously, as far as you eat what you kill. I mean, there's countless amount of money that you can make in the business, but also it's sink or swim. I mean, one of my major concerns getting in the business was, what if I don't sell anything? Mm-hmm. With it being 100% commission, there's no salary check, there's no weekly check. I mean, it's just you sell, you make what you sell.
Yeah, right. So what are some of the things that you did to kind of help alleviate that weakness that you saw in the profession?
One thing I'd give advice to anybody that's just getting into business is to find a mentor. Like I said, I've got a lady, Betty Gales, that took me under her wing and really taught me the ropes. Okay. And that helped me progress in my business a lot faster than I would have been trying to do it on my own. Okay,
good. Are there any trends you see in the real estate market? Maybe not just Charleston, but maybe, statewide, nationwide, anything new you see trending?
The business is getting a lot more internet-based, so having a strong technology background or just being pretty tech-savvy would definitely help. Really, it's just get out and shake as many hands, meet as many people as you can, and just try to have a good impact on the community, and the word will spread. Sure.
Okay. A lot like life in general, just help people out, and look at your job as trying to help people, not necessarily making money, I guess.
Yeah, and it's not about selling people. It's one quote that I heard the other day: if you help enough people out, if you help enough people get what they want, they'll help you get what you want in return. Mm-hmm. So that's just the way I look at my business now. It's not about counting how many checks I can make or how many homes we can sell. It's more how many people can we help, and in return, the money's going to be there.
One thing that I think is a common thing in real estate is, the need or the desire to fix up homes, that people buy. Do you have any contractors that work with you personally, or do you sublet that out, or how does that work?
We do. I mean, obviously, I just handle the sales side of it. You don't want me coming in and fixing anything in your house. I've got no contractor background at all. Mm-hmm. But Wayne McClintock at Seesaw Carpentry does most of our work for our clients. Does a great job. People just, you don't want to get into doing it yourself unless you've got a little bit of experience. And getting into flipping the homes, it's a tough competitive business around here.
Yeah. I mean, certainly it's one of the things that has its ups and its downs. With that, you mentioned a little bit about having a mentor and everything, but how important is the team aspect to real estate?
The business is really changing. It used to be the individual agent dominated, and now what you're starting to see at the top of the market is the bigger teams. People are starting to find that if you build an army, you're a lot more productive. So if you've got people that can handle certain aspects of your business, you can sell a lot more homes, service your clients a lot better, and that's the route everyone's going these days, especially more the top agents.
Okay. Yeah. where do you see real estate, taking you, maybe 5 or 10 years from now?
I mean, I just never know. You never know because the real estate market goes in waves.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we saw in 06, 07 where the market peaked
Yes.
and then it just dropped off the cliff. So we just never know. I mean, it can change in a 2-month span. Hopefully the market stays the way it is now, which is really hot, where pretty much everything that's going on in the market these days is selling. But it could always make a turn for the worse for some type of economic crash.
Yeah, and then economical crash, I wanted to ask you about that. How does the market of the real estate, how does that pertain to the overall economy of the country?
I mean, it's in full sync. Basically, if the economy crashes, you start to see the value of homes drop. The lenders start getting a little bit tighter on how much money they're starting to dish out, and it really you'll start seeing home values start to decline.
And having foreclosures, when a family, is going into a foreclosure, what's some advice that you could give them?
This is actually one of the things that I specialize in and that I can probably help just about anybody with is when you get in this distressed situation, whether you're almost about to be late on payments or whether you just can't afford to make your mortgage payment, there's always options out there. Whether it's to try to get in touch with the bank to see if they can sort out some sort of loan modification, or some people don't understand how a short sale works, to where sometimes the bank will let you out of the house selling short of what your mortgage payoff actually is.
Okay. Well, I think this is a great episode. I think, people are definitely more educated on, what the real estate profession entails for you and then all your clients out there, and I think people will appreciate it. So, thank you, Caleb.
I appreciate it.
No, thank you all for tuning in to My Positive Perspective. Have a great day.
On a sunny day, I feel my thoughts drift away. Only good vibes and good times living in my brain. On a sunny day, catch me lamping in the shade, feeling so fine and so high. Oh, my sunny day, still I hope all my efforts will one day pan out. Love within, you'll never be without. So I roll, feeling strong and so invincible.